For department, I got 2 items. I wanted to let you know, back in July 28th at the board meeting, Wayne Freeman was here and asked the board for approval for a new copy machine. He spoke at that meeting, and I just want to let you know the lease is going to be for 39 months instead of 36 months at the same price. But I wanted to make the board aware of the change. And the second item I have is police department needs to make a purchase for IMZ office supply in the amount of $1,045.86. And I just need board approval since it's over $1,000.
What is it?
They're buying cartridges and things like that for their printers.
Yeah, this will hold us over, so next year will be probably well into the year before we have to purchase any more. This will tie us over for quite a while, so we're...
At 2008 prices.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
Mr. Dzinski?
Yes. Anything else, Gene?
You're going to do all the department heads first? Or?
Yeah. We're doing department heads first,
Okay.
and then I'll come back to you.
Okay.
Chris,
Nothing.
I know you have to get out of here because you got an appointment, so if you'd like to leave, go ahead. If there isn't anything else on here.
The only thing I have to talk about is the road standard, and I talked to Mike Parrish. We'd like to postpone that for 1 month.
I was going to bring that up. I've asked some questions to some people. I haven't got my answers yet. I'm not going to go forward with that, so don't worry about it.
Okay, you won't need me?
Shouldn't be.
Thank you.
If anything comes up, we'll give you a message tomorrow morning. I know how to get old. Chief.
I have 2 things. One real quick. We received a grant for $555 from Target Corporation for our crime prevention program. It's under their foundation. We applied for $1,000 and they gave us $555. And we were one of only 2 agencies in Onondaga County that received any money from them. It's very tight, their foundation is right now. The other is, and I gave all of you a memo, when we approved the modifications to the police facility, I failed to submit approval for the cost of the replacement doors, to replace all our exterior doors. I've given you the 3 bids that were compliant with the town policy. All this is covered under the Homeland Security grant. There'll be no cost to the town. It's all being reimbursed through the county. This is the second phase of the Homeland Security grant. The first phase was enhancing our video system, and the town has been reimbursed for that cost. And so this is a cost that will be reimbursed by the town for the end of the year.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
Mr. Dzinski?
Yes. Anything else, Chief?
No, that's all.
Judy.
Thank you.
I have one item. In order for me to complete the paperwork for the Sturpey legislative grant for the development of Sleeth Park, I need to have a certain piece of paperwork done by the attorney, which is an affidavit of title.
Abstract of title, yeah.
Affidavit of title or opinion of municipal council, which the attorney's office needs an abstract of title for the property in order to complete one of those 2. I'd like to ask for an expense not to exceed $600 if we cannot find the abstract through the other attorney for the attorney firm to create an abstract, to be able to create and complete the paperwork so that I can then process it with the New York State Parks Office for the $10,000. So I'm asking for a resolution to approve up not to exceed $600 for an abstract of title for the Sleeth property, if necessary.
Didn't we just get a letter that said that grant wasn't going to be approved?
We did not get the grant from community development
Okay.
for Sleeth because we said that that was our second option, our second project, and didn't get the number 1 project, which was Gateway Park. So I ask for that resolution and for you to approve that.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
Mr. Dzinski?
Yes. Anything else, Judy?
No, thank you.
Heather?
Yes, in the last meeting, your acting assessor suggested that the board consider legislation that would allow senior citizens to
include their cost of certain healthcare expenses to apply for their senior exemption. And since that time, the tax receiver has brought to our attention that you can also do that for persons with disabilities on low incomes exemption. So I just wanted to see if you wanted us to incorporate that language into that exemption as well for the public hearing for next time.
I think it sounds great.
Okay, thanks. And then the second thing is that I have an update on the Town of Cicero versus Chatfield litigation, excuse me, if I could have just a few minutes of executive session time at your convenience.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Michelle?
Just one thing, I wanted to update the board on the East Circle Drive project. At the last board meeting on October 27th, the board did not approve final payment to the contractor, D.E. Tiroli, and I think that was primarily for two reasons. The first one being some apparent ponding in front of Goodyear, and the second being some striping issues at East Circle Drive and Frontage Road. And since this meeting, the contractor has gone ahead and installed an area drain right at Firestone Drive, and at East Circle Drive and Frontage Road, they've also done some restriping where the right-hand lane going south onto Frontage Road is now a straight arrow and a right turn arrow. So at this point, we feel that everything is complete on the project, so we're recommending that the town board approve the final payment to the contractor, D.E. Tiroli.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
No.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Did you say you personally, who went out there?
I believe that Mark Parrish may have
Mark
gone out there.
and the inspector.
Hubie Schlintz,
Yes.
probably. Yes.
They went out there, okay. Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes. Anything else?
That's it, thank
Wayne.
you.
Sorry. Yes, this week I inspected two of the junkyards. I did Battles and Brewer and Auto Sales. And I would like the board's permission to process their licenses for the year.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Any deficiencies at all in either one?
No, not as far as this department's concerned.
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes. Anything else?
No, sir.
Linda?
You have on the agenda the reappointment to the assessment board, and I don't know whether you want to do that now or later when you get to that agenda item. That's the only thing.
You can do it now. That's with the approval for Paul Dreischer to continue to serve as the assessment board of review. Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes. Anything else, Linda? Sharon?
About the thing I can say is school tax has finally ceased, and we finally made it through all our corrections of errors and other good things, so I shall be settling up with the school in the next few days, and
Thank you.
my life is starting back on Town and County.
Tracy?